Hello, everybody. Welcome. Episode 4, Curse of Strahd. Uh, yeah, I'm not running the show, so I'll see you in a minute. Brad, take it away.
Hello, everybody. This is what I believe session 4 of Curse of Strahd, right?
Yep.
Um, you guys want to introduce your characters, or you guys want to jump right into it this time and save some time? Your choice.
Save us time. Nobody needs to know.
Oh, look at that! Our sneaky little dwarf over here is back. Hello, Max.
Excuse you, I have issues, alright? Hi.
We missed you last session.
I missed being there last session.
So actually, this is a great place to start. I don't know if you were watching the last session or not, Max. You, I believe you left off in the master suite the week before that. Last week, while you were gone, you were able to help out your favorite friend of Josie and Vanes, and were able to help them out of a secret little room downstairs. And then you kind of disappeared. So I will kind of give you the option of where you would like to start, either on the first, second, or third floor. Do you want to go back to the master suite and start there?
Si, senor.
All right, let's get you on there. We'll go ahead and start you right there. All right, perfect. So where did we leave off? I believe Vanes and Pan were downstairs dealing with something.
Mm-hmm.
Our little combat gremlin ran upstairs and I think took out a couple people as he or she came flying by.
Well, that's right. I knocked Pam over.
You
Josie?
did. You straight up just like, I don't even know what that's called. Like, we'll call it a hardcore parkour kick kind of thing. And we don't know what Harper's doing. Um, yeah.
Crying like a little bitch. What's up?
Well, Max,
Have
I'll
it
give
coming.
you. Max, I'll give you the option. Do you want to start off and make the first movement, or would you like us to start with the other group?
Why do you have to make me do
No,
it?
it's your choice. You don't have to. I can start with the other groups, and we'll come back
If
to you.
it's, I'm gonna roll a d20 in chat. If it's above 10, I'll start. If it's below 10, y'all can start.
All right.
Oh, well, there you go.
There you go.
There
All
you go.
right. So what would you like to do?
I'm in the master suite,
Uh,
correct?
yes. Would you like a quick rundown?
Yes, please and thank you.
Okay. So this would appear to you to be the master bedroom or suite of sorts, whichever you would like to call it. It's very dusty, very cobweb filled.
Okay.
There's a four-poster bed, so that's the bed that has the four posts that kind of go around it, kind of thing. Let me see here. There, four-poster bed. Oh, and that has curtains and I'm not even going to try to say that word, but tattered veils on it. Um, it looks like it might have been elegant at one point, but is no longer that way. There's some wardrobes in there, which are pretty obvious. Wardrobes being on, I believe that's the west wall. There looks like there's one on the west wall and one on the south wall. Shoot, where'd it go? There's a vanity. There's a vanity in the room, which, oh, okay, I'm sorry. Both of the wardrobes are on the south wall. The vanity is on the west wall. The west wall being straight down. There's a chair. There's a tiger skin rug that's on the ground that looks like it's in pretty bad shape. There's a fireplace, so this little thing over here is a fireplace. And I think that should be it. There's some dust-covered portraits in there. You don't recognize the people that are on them. There's a table at the bottom with 2 chairs and a dusty tablecloth with a bowl and a jug on it. And yep, that's it. Oh, sorry, you also notice a dumbwaiter on the wall.
Can I fit in the dumbwaiter?
What? Let me see.
Quick question, Brad. Would
Yes.
Ash have heard me bringing Veins and Josie upstairs? In game,
You know
it
what,
would have
that-
been a few minutes ago, but it happened last week because we were moving
Well-
up past her or him as I was explaining everything we found.
Yes, Ash would have heard basically everything that happened last week. If you want to give Ash a quick update of what's going on between y'all while I look something up.
You would have just heard me explaining that we found a door in the attic that leads down to the basement, and it's dirt floor, weird noises.
Okay.
However, Ash does not know about the. Well, actually, yeah, Ash would know about the basement because you guys did talk about it. Ash, you can fit in the dumbwaiter. However, when you open up the dumbwaiter door to where the dumbwaiter's at, because there's a button on the outside that when you press it, it rings like you can hear a bell off in the distance. When you open it up, there's no dumbwaiter there. It's just a open shaft with a rope.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up the tiger rug and put it in my bag, and then I'm gonna descend down the rope in the dumbwaiter.
Okay.
Don't
I'm
judge me.
gonna. No, I'm not judging at all. I'm just gonna make a quick note, real quick.
I have plans.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, Max. I'm judging the shit out of you.
You can't judge me, werebear.
Go ahead and make a athletics check. I'm gonna say athletics for the rope.
Disappointing.
How big are you?
2 feet. Very tiny.
Okay. So with an 8, I would say that like as you got onto the rope, you like slid down about. Let's see, you're on the 3rd floor. You slid probably about what you think is maybe like a floor and a half, maybe. You think you saw a door that like opened up, but you were able to kind of catch yourself there. You didn't take any damage from that fall or anything. You're able to catch yourself. But yeah, so you are in this dumbwaiter shaft, and yeah. We will pause there real quick. And let's go to our friends downstairs. Let me see here. That would be Veins and Pan. So, Veins and Pan, you guys remember the creature, right? Do you need me to pop it up for you again?
No. A little
Okay.
vine thing.
It's like the graboid looking thing.
Yep.
Okay. So it is going to So it took, if I remember right, Veins, you hit it with something, or somebody hit it with something.
I
the
shot
last
it.
time, right? So you guys shot it or hit it with some stuff. It's gonna not like
Yep.
that very much, and it's going to dip out this way. Which, hold on, let me see. It's got. Okay. It's going to.
Hey, come back, pussy. I wasn't done killing you.
It is going to dip off this way. So it's basically disappeared from sight. If you guys would like, you are more than welcome to make a perception check to see if you can determine where it went. Let's see what you guys get. Hold on. So, how do you do ability checks for creatures? That has always been my question.
If so, underneath the stat block for the creature on the NPC sheet, there'll be a skills section, and if the skill isn't listed there, then it doesn't have any modifiers for that particular skill, and you roll whatever ability coincides with the skill check. So, like stealth is dexterity based.
Gotcha.
So, if it doesn't have a stealth ability, then you just roll a dexterity check for it.
Ignore that. I don't know why it did that. Oh, I see it. Okay. There we go. Technical problems on my end. My bad. All right. So, yeah, you guys aren't able to determine which way it went.
Right. Well, are we doing this turn based still? Or it left? We're out of combat, or what?
Yeah, we'll do it as out of combat. Technically, we'll do it kind of loose. But I'll give you
Okay.
guys freedom of movement at this point.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Pan and go. I don't know what the fuck Fillion was doing, but its friend seems to have left, and we just came down here for Fillion, so I say we just go back up, dude.
No, I have to kill it.
Well, we'll I mean, we're probably coming back down here, but as a group, we need to go get the rest of the group.
No, I have to kill it. And then Pan's gonna walk away.
Okay. Do you want to follow Veins?
Yeah, I'll back them up.
Okay. Oh, sorry, that was really loud. I'm gonna turn that down some. So I apologize to anybody who was listening to the Sirenscape. I'll let you guys make one more move, and then we will move on to our next group. Pan, you there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, you guys can make another move if you want, and then I'll move on to the next group.
And I'm backing you, so I'm waiting for you, bud.
Alright, I'm gonna move down here. Because I'm pretty sure that thing from what I saw went this way.
Make a perception check. You see a bunch of different tracks going all over the place. I will go ahead and approve that move. if that's where you would like to go. Veins, do you want to move?
Yeah, I'm trying to decipher where I want to be. I don't here, I guess.
Okay. Just for the sake of movement, I'm going to put you in that square.
Yeah, well, that was the spot. That was the spot I wanted to go in, but because of the table, I wasn't sure if you would allow it. So that's
Yeah,
why I
no.
chose.
I figured that kind of, if I can see the ground there, there's a spot to stand. That's my idea on that. But we will pause
Yeah, but
there.
there's a
And
table there.
yeah, but you can stand next to the table.
Okay.
We will move on to our group upstairs. So that will be Josie, Fillion, and Harper. As of right now, Harper has run off. I don't even know if you guys know where he ran off to. But yeah, we will start with Josie and Fillion.
Well, I'm running out down the hallway and yelling, Harper!
Okay. Go ahead and move your character wherever you want to move them.
Every time you call out Harper, you hear a
Oh,
Which you
Well-
would hear coming from this direction.
wait, that's a room?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'd backtrack, and
Down there.
I'm assuming that whimpering. Since Vane said something about Harper being in trouble.
Josie, are you doing anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna be moving here closer to where I hear the whispers of Harper, and I wanna use my thaumaturgy to see if that could wake him up of whatever he
Okay.
has going on right now.
So what exactly? So do you want to make your voice boom, or do you want to make your
I
voice
want to
boom in a
scream
different
as loud
direction?
as I possibly can, or like just to make like kind of snap him out of whatever he might be, kind of scare him to see if that might snap him out.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Go ahead.
Whatever I have
and...
to do to try to snap him out of it.
So I figure that that's probably going to be an intimidation check of some sort because she did say she's trying to scare you. Harper, I don't know what you would roll in regards to that. But Josie, if
typically persuasion or intimidation is versus an insight check.
meaning you do the
For
insight.
wisdom.
Yeah, it's usually wisdom, isn't it?
Well,
Mhm.
insight is wisdom based, yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah,
if-
I can see like a wisdom save of some
But
sort.
if you're proficient with insight, because it's not that she's not intimidating looking, it's whether or not she's intimidating to me, and if I can see through her facade, that's why
Right.
you roll versus insight. Because if the person can see through your bullshit, then yeah, that's how I've always done it.
Based on what I know what's going on with your character, Josie, go ahead and roll a. I'm gonna have you roll an intimidation check, and Harper, you roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
But Josie, when you roll yours at advantage.
Ah, shit, I didn't do that. Give me a second.
Um,
And you know
Harper,
Ash is just sitting there in the corner stroking his greasy beard going, yeah, motherfucker, how you like it?
Oh god, no. Please don't.
Harper, you hear the yelling, but you're so fixated on whatever you're fixated on that it doesn't affect you.
I'm gonna turn around and yell at Josie to shut up.
I am transforming into a scared burrito. Just wrapping the
Elaborate,
blanket.
please.
Well, I said I was blanket fording last episode, so I'm just wrapping
You
it
did.
tighter around myself. I am now a scared burrito and shall be referred to as such.
All right. So, Fillion, I will let you move
Oh,
into
the
say,
bed.
yeah, we'll have you move in like right there. You can go further in if you want.
Okay.
Josie, are you following?
Muted.
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So we'll have you move into say about there if you want.
Okay, perfect.
If you want to go further, please feel free to move yourself. We will come back to you guys. Ash, what are you up to, my friend? You are currently holding on to a rope in the dumbwaiter right now. You have fallen in the dumbwaiter, but were able to catch yourself. You think you might have fallen, say, a floor and a half.
I'm gonna continue lowering myself in the dumbwaiter until I can't lower myself any farther.
Okay, go ahead and make a another acrobatics check
Athletics.
or athletics. Thank you.
Oh goodness, I changed my dice. All good things, all good things.
I would say that you lower yourself all the way down until you feel the dumbwaiter, and you're now standing on top of the dumbwaiter. And let me see here real quick. That is not the button I wanted. You can make out that I mean, you're you're standing on top of the dumbwaiter. You look up above you, you can see that there are two doors, one of which is open at the very top, the second one being closed. And yeah, that's all you can see. And along with the rope and pulley mechanism of the dumbwaiter.
Okay, can I just not see because it's dark, or is it just there's nothing there?
There's just nothing there. You can like you can make all that stuff out. There's nothing
Okay.
in there.
Okay.
Do you have dark vision?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Is there a way to get into the dumbwaiter from where I'm at?
Not currently from where you're at.
Interesting. Okay. I guess I'll climb back up
Okay.
if I can
Um,
reach the rope.
I mean, you can reach. So it's like a regular elevator, right?
Uh-huh.
The rope comes down and it's connected to the top of the dumbwaiter.
Oh,
So all
okay.
you did was you climbed down it, and you're just standing on top of the dumbwaiter right now.
Okay, okay. I get you.
So if you do want to climb back up, you can. Um, go ahead and make an athletics check and just tell me how far you're going. Remember, you saw two doors, one of which is open.
I'm gonna
And
climb up to the opened door.
okay. Yeah, you make it up there, no problem. And you pop back out right there.
Oh, back where I was at.
Yep.
It's only a 3-story building. Well, as far as we know.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do before I move on to the guys downstairs?
No, you can move on.
Okay.
Brad, do you have something playing over Sirenscape? I can't hear anything.
I turned it way down because when it popped off, it was super freaking loud, and I didn't want to blow anybody's eardrums. But there you go. You guys should be able to hear it now.
There we go. Now I got it.
Sorry, it's just this one thing, and I hate how it starts out because it's just like bang, hella loud.
I know what you're talking about, but I appreciate
But
it.
anyways, so yeah, let's go to our two little friends. Well, one little, one not so little. What are you guys up to, Pan and Vane?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming that after what Pan said, he's hunting a worm, so I'm helping him hunt the worm.
Okay.
I'm gonna move over to here.
You see two staircases. It's like it leads down flat area, leads back down again. But do me a favor, as you come around that corner, make a perception check.
Just him or both?
Just him for now. As you come around the corner, Pan, you notice that the worm-ish thing is like up against the wall, but it's almost like, you ever seen the snakes in the rocks? Like if you weren't looking for them, you'd like miss them, kind of thing. It looks like that, and it's looking right at you. It's not moving or anything. It's just looking right at you. And with that, we will have you both. Yeah, we'll have you guys roll initiative again. So, Veins and Pan. Josie, you gonna run down there and help him? Okay, so let's see here. It will be Veins, and then we're gonna.
You remove Fillion and Joseph's initiative. That'll put us all together.
There you go.
There you go.
And it should, I believe, look just like that.
What's your reaction to seeing this thing, Pan?
Aiming and firing.
Okay.
I'd give it to you if you want it. Go ahead and just because you came around that corner, saw it, go ahead and pop your shot off.
Now for the sake, just so I'm sure, we leveled up and we got all the effects from it, or do we have to wait till a long rest first?
Well, in regards to what?
Well, like an infusion, the repeating shot, which makes my gun magical for any sort of resistances.
What's the ruling on, or how does that read? I should ask. Sorry.
That came out of left field.
We leveled up, so you should be able to use any new abilities.
I would say you could.
They shouldn't have to
just don't know.
recharge before you can use it, Jeremy.
Well,
That makes sense.
Yeah, but
Now,
there's
if your item requires preparation time in order to apply it, that would be another story. Then you would have to take that time. Like with your infusions, if it's like 10 minutes per infusion, you'd have to take that time before you could use it.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, I kind of figured that's where he was going with that.
Yeah,
Katie,
if it's just like... You're muted, Katie. Yeah, if it's an ability, like a one-off use per long rest or whatever, then you should be good to use it. But if it's something you have to spend time preparing, then you would have to do that before you can use it.
Yeah.
So
this all
we're
leads
trying
right
to
back
use the-
to. I was going to say this all leads right back to what Brad asked the first time. How does it read?
It has.
Give me 2 seconds.
I-
You know what? For the flow of the game, Jeremy, I'm gonna say that you can. It just helps with your reload, right?
What
I'm not
also gives
mistaken.
me it makes it a magical weapon, and it gives me a +1 to attack and damage.
Okay.
See what it
Infusion
says.
specifically reads, when you finish a long rest, you can touch a non-magical object and imbue it with one of your artificer infusions, turning it into a magic item. So there's no amount of time requirement for an infusion. He just has to touch it and infuse it right now to be able to do it.
There you go. There's your answer. Thank you for looking that up.
Okay, well, I guess since I have my gun in my hand, I will do that now, then?
Okay. And I would say that probably counts as an action, I'm guessing, to do an infusion.
No,
No?
there's no action mechanics on it. It's just when you touch it, you can imbue the magic.
All right. There
So-
you go, Jeremy. So if you want to touch it and do that and then crank your shot off,
Okay.
we'll run it that way.
I mean, it's obviously not meant to be done in combat. It's meant to be done like when you long rest. So
It doesn't matter.
Okay. So we will go up to Veins. It is your turn, my friend.
Okay. Okay, well, I am not in a position to attack this thing, so, can I, like, peek around the corner
Yeah,
and
I
take a
wouldn't say.
shot?
Yeah, it wouldn't be too hard. Pant's not exactly the biggest guy in the world.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking, like,
Yeah, I'm like
I'm tall, he's not.
2.5 foot tall.
Yeah, well, if he's 2.5 feet tall, I'm like 6 foot tall. I'm like double
Brad,
his
you-
height, so I should be able to lean over him.
Brad, did you see Katie's message?
I did, Katie. I
Okay.
released it. It should be for your. It said you had it.
Yeah, I had to switch computers because I left my card at work. So.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, it should be open for you. But yes, I'm sorry, Mike. I missed that part. It wouldn't be hard to like look over the top of Pan and hop around the corner real quick.
Okay, so in that case, I am going to, I am going to slice my hand a little deeper. Take my 1 point of damage.
All right.
And reach my hand around the corner and cast a chaos bolt.
Now, are you looking around the corner, or are you just reaching your hand around the corner?
Oh, I'm looking around the corner. I'm
Okay.
tall enough. I should be able to lean over him and
Okay,
look.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make your attack roll, or however that works. Ooh,
Holy shit!
ouch!
All right. So yeah, I lean over
Oh.
Pan,
God damn!
reach my tail up, and cut my hand nice and deep, and then just point my hand forward, mutter some words, and a big glob of blood just shoots out of my hand. Smacks this worm in the face and takes some acid damage.
Yeah, god damn! You hit him fucking. Was it that high just because you crit?
Yep. It's 1d6, and then 2d8s.
And then doubled because it was a crit. So it was 4d8 and 2d6 acid damage.
It's really
Fair.
1d6 and 2d8s? Just for a normal
Yeah.
spell? That seems so overpowered for a spell. Holy shit.
Here.
Yeah, I'll be damned.
Well, in fairness, that is an actual level 1 spell and not a cantrip, too.
No,
Yeah.
that is true. That is true. All right, yeah, no, I was just curious, like, goddamn. All right, so yeah, you hit this thing, and you said it was acid damage, right?
Yep.
So yeah, you hit this thing, and it just acid goes everywhere, and its body starts to melt, and you see the bones and the innards of this thing just laying there as the acid is slowly eating through everything.
And then I look down at Pan and grin. That's how you do it.
Above table, that was a gnarly shot, so congrats on that one.
Thank you.
Alright, dude. That was awesome, but nasty. You're okay.
All right, so you guys have just taken that out. This here, real quick. Turn it down for a second. We'll go with this. And keep in mind, Jeremy and Veins, as we move on to the other characters, real quick. You guys are still hearing that chanting down there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do we seem to be getting closer to the chanting? Or does it
let
sound
me
like
see.
the same as it did when we started?
It is. I'm just making sure I'm giving you guys the. It's. Go ahead and make a perception check. I'll have you guys roll for it. We'll make it easy. Whoever's got the red dice, I'm guessing is Veins.
Yep.
Hard for you to tell. Pan, if you want to make that perception check, bud.
I don't think Pan would, because that's... I mean, it was just kind of asking if this is something he would have noticed or not, but if it's not something he wouldn't notice with his passive 12, he wouldn't be specifically listening for it, if you know what I mean.
No, that's fair. And with your passive 12, you wouldn't be able to discern that. You guys have both been caught up in this thing, this fight with this thing, and have kind of been like, I don't want to say fixated, but you're like, your focus isn't on everything else around you, so you can tell that the chanting's there. You just haven't been paying attention to whether or not it's been louder or quieter.
Okay. Well, not knowing where the chanting is coming from, I'm going to look at Pan and say, all right, your thing's dead. I'm going upstairs to find out what the rest of the crew's doing. Then we need to figure out where the hell this chanting's coming from. But I ain't going in there alone. Because there's chanting. Who knows how many fuckers are down there. And I'm going to turn and start walking back towards the stairs.
Okay, well, I'll shoot if I see something. And Pan's just gonna stay there.
I don't know how far you'll let me get to the stairs, but that's why I'm heading.
I'll let you get to the stairs.
Okay.
So I can just put you over there by the stairs. Pan, I sent you a message, but we can cover that in a second. Let's go back upstairs to Fillion. Is everything okay now? Are you good now, Katie?
Yeah, I'm good.
With your character sheet? Okay.
For now.
For now. Hey, turd. Sorry, my dog is getting in on my stuff. Yeah, take it away, you three.
I'm a burrito.
I'm gonna kind of go Harper, without touching him at first. I guess I'll reach out and like touch the burrito. Go Harper. And
I can't tell if Harper is responding to this or if he's just giggling in general.
I'm guessing he's not. So I'm gonna. Is it a blanket? You're wrapped up in a blanket?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab the blanket and start trying to tug it off. And
As
say more firmly, Harper.
soon as you tug it off, I punch.
Jesus.
And then run.
Go ahead and make an unarmed strike at Fillion.
Oh yeah, start a punch fight with the monk. That'll be good.
That is
So
a miss.
I miss, but then I go to run out of the room.
As a monk, you don't have any like weird reaction shit because of an unarmed strike, do you, Katie?
I don't know.
Dude, that's like
No.
walking into a Russian. That's like walking into a Russian bathhouse and starting a slap fight.
I don't see anything. Okay, so it was a miss. You take no damage, and then Harper, you said you just take off running. As you go over that way, and are you turning a corner to go out the door?
I sure am, and with Josie there, I need to attempt to shove to get past her.
I would greatly appreciate that. And if I'm not mistaken, it's athletics or acrobatics from you.
That is
Josie.
correct.
Well, as he tries to do that, I'm gonna try to grab him and stop him right there on his tracks.
It isn't
Okay.
Harper blind right now too, basically.
No, the sheet got pulled down.
Josie has my torch, which is still lit, so there's light now.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense then.
Okay.
Pam,
so
Pam
let's start
either
with the shove.
acrobatics or athletics.
Okay.
Harper, you go to shove Josie, and she just stands there like a brick wall. Josie, as he goes to shove you, I'm going to need. I don't know why I wrote down strength athletics. Is it athletics check for the grapple?
Grapple is the exact same as a shove. She rolls strength, and then I choose either athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
contest.
so same thing. Roll an athletics check, Josie.
No, she rolls straight strength, and then I roll either athletics or acrobatics.
I have that down as athletics.
No.
The grappler is strength because he's the grappler has to essentially hold who they're trying to grapple. The grapplee has dex to try and
It is an
step out of it.
athletics check.
Yeah.
So, Josie, athletics, please.
Okay.
And then Harper, you get your athletics or acrobatic.
With my retard strength, No! Don't touch me! Get away from me!
I'm guessing it looks something along the lines of you kind of just shoulder check Josie. Josie doesn't move. She goes to like bear hug you, and you just like kind of thing.
That's accurate.
And Philly, you see all of this happening as Harper turns and darts away from Josie.
I'm like squatted on the chair now, like cowering, just like get away from me.
Let me see here. Before we do anything else, Affiliate, if you want to do something real quick, go ahead. Josie, I'm going to have you roll me something. I just want to make sure it's the right one.
Okay.
You could roll me either Arcana or
Mhm.
Religion, whichever one you would like. All right, perfect. Filion, are you doing anything in the meantime?
I'm gonna stick my hands in my pockets and rummage around, and let's see. I guess I'd come up with some food in one hand and my rusty lock in the other hand, and I'd offer them out to Harper.
Is this like a I'm either gonna feed you or beat you moment?
Look at the stuff that I have. I don't know what to do, but I have stuff in my pockets I'd like to share with you.
Josie, where were you when Harper ran by and threw that attack earlier?
I was downstairs
You were downstairs and he threw that attack?
with veins, and then we just heard him.
No,
Coming up.
you guys were right behind me when we came back upstairs.
Well, we were first downstairs. We went up on the hallway, and that's when you passed by us.
When this shit
they-
when this shit started, you were like 10 feet behind me.
Yeah, because you were coming up
Original,
the stairs
original?
and you
Okay.
just ran by and did a swipe,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Josie, I will send you a message real quick.
Okay.
While I am sending that message, let's jump over real quick to Ash.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Anything you would like to do, my friend?
I want to get out of this room.
Okay. Feel free to move your token wherever you would like.
No, I can't see.
You can't see.
I'm blind.
Like, literally you can't see, or...
No, I just, the light that it has, I just couldn't see where I was going for a second.
Oh, gotcha.
Take one step at a time.
I'm going! Gosh! I'm gonna keep walking until I can find people.
Okay. Are you going up or down?
I'll go up.
Okay. Going... Let me see here. So, if you wanted to go up, yeah, you could. Because I would say Ash has been wandering the house, so you would have found the staircase to go up, which in turn means that you, my friend, would end up at the. I'm going to say at the top of the staircase, so you don't have to drag it because of all the walls and everything.
Okay.
So yeah, you end up at the top of this staircase. It opens up into what looks like just a big open attic space. I'll let you make another move or two, and then we'll switch out to the other two. I would say at this time, actually, Ash, as you're coming up the to the attic, Josie, I sent you that message. Did you get the message? Pam?
She stood up to get chips because I poured some of my homemade salsa for us.
Oh, okay.
She can hear you.
remind-
I just don't think she's unmuted currently.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I
Whenever
spoke
she
but I was muted, so basically I spoke to myself. Got it. Let me read it.
but yeah, I did send you a message. So Ash, you're coming up, and as you're coming up, you're hearing all this commotion going on. Like as the room kind of U-shapes back around, you can hear a bunch of voices and veins. I would say roughly about that same time, you're coming up the stairs, and would be at the top of those stairs.
All right.
So you guys, we are not in combat. You guys can move freely. Pan, are you doing anything special downstairs?
Not particularly. I'm just kind of right now looking around.
Okay. Do you remember the room that you were just in with the table? Because I've described the room that you just came out of. I described that previously, and you can see pretty much everything else that I've described so far to Fillion going down the stairs. So behind you looks like a table with a bunch of like dining stuff. It's super broken down. A bunch of humanoid bones are laying in the ground right now. That kind of stuff. So that's over here. And then um, coming down this way, basically it leads out into an open room. And it looks like over here it kind of curves around down to the west, and then you see an open door down here down to the west. So go ahead and move your character as you wish. If there's something you'd like to do, let me know. I'm going to try to kind of run you guys a little simultaneously here until anything else goes down. So Veins wants to move there. So yeah, Jeremy, if you want to move your guy anywhere, if you have questions about what you're seeing, just let me know. I'll describe what you're seeing. If you want to do something, let me know. But I'm gonna run you guys concurrently, basically.
Got it.
Well, as I step around the corner, I'm looking
Oh, we lost
for.
Katie.
We did just lose Katie.
Yeah, she was having some computer issues.
She is.
So, well, what I'm about to do, I don't think will affect Fillion in any way. So, I mean, as I come around the corner, I'm gonna be looking around, and as soon as I spot Josie, I'm gonna say, "You guys figure out what's going on with Harper yet?"
You look over Josie's shoulder and you see me squatting on the chair, but facing the corner of the room, like huddled there.
I don't know, Mains. He just seems very different. Very odd. He's like a little kid.
Okay. Well, if he's not moving, I'm gonna walk up to him. Now, this is where we might want to wait and see if Katie comes back, because,
It looks like
I
she's
mean,
in
she's in
Discord.
Discord, but
She
she
did
sent a
say she.
message that said Discord's issues.
Katie, are you able to?
I'm here. I'm on my phone.
Oh,
It's
Okay.
gotcha.
it had like a million updates, so that's what it was doing. So let me get back in there.
Gotcha. But you can hear us okay, right?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Okay, perfect. So Veins, go ahead and do what you want to do. Again, Pan, if you want to do something, just kind of jump in there and I'll kind of help run you a little concurrently with them.
I'm just kind of exploring a little bit.
Okay, just start moving your token. You see a hallway down to the west, so that basically looking down on the map, and there's a staircase at the end of the hallway, and it looks like it curves around to your right.
Okay. Quick retro note. When we were fucking around in that little room and I was using my quarterstaff, did that break? Do I
You
need to
heard it.
remove that from my inventory?
You heard it creak, but it didn't
Let's say
actually break.
it just
Yeah.
splintered a little bit.
Go ahead and make a perception check real quick.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is something I would have checked along the way as I was walking and whatnot, but
You check it, but you're not really like a weaponsmith, so you don't No, you can see where the door, like,
I mean, it's a piece of wood.
well, that's what I'm explaining. Like, you ever stuck a piece of wood in between a door crack or something, and you get that two little
Yeah.
pinch points on the wood? So
So-
that's what you're
Yeah,
seeing when
yeah.
you heard the
Uh,
crit, but you're not a weaponsmith, so you don't know if it's broken or not.
Above table,
Okay.
we've been traveling for a few months. Would we know if any other members of the party have the mending spell?
Yes. Yes, you would.
I would say that I'm going to leave that up to the other characters on whether or not they have disclosed that or not.
Yeah.
Jeremy
You would've
said yes,
seen
we
it.
would. So yes, we do.
You would have seen Pan using it.
Okay. Well, I might have a talk with you later then, but okay. Well, anyway, so I just now that that's verified, yeah. So I'm gonna walk up to Harper and I'm just gonna backhand him, just straight.
Okay.
A little
Make
tough love for the bitch.
a unarmed strike to him. Jeremy is
Oh,
yeah. So make that unarmed strike real quick.
okay.
I mean, are you trying to deal damage, or what are you trying to do? You said you
I'm,
slapped
I'm
him.
yeah. I'm gonna just backhand him and yell, "Wake the fuck up!"
Yeah, I'm gonna say unarmed. Yeah, roll your unarmed strike. Jeremy, that room that you just walked into, that big room right there,
Yep.
empty. There's a well in the middle with a pulley system with the bucket and all that stuff. As you kind of look around, you can tell it looks like there might be bedrooms, especially the one that you're walking into right now. In each of those bedrooms, I'm going to explain it. It's a bed and a dresser, basically. So if you want to do anything, just let me know.
I'm gonna start going through the dressers in each room, so if there's anything worth noting. But I do have a bag of holding now, so basically they're all just going to be completely emptied out.
Okay. Each of the dressers are locked, so you will have to figure out a way to handle that. The one particularly where you're at is locked currently. Veins, you rolled a 19 for your unarmed strike.
That
Yeah.
hits.
Okay, roll a d4.
I think
Or is it?
unarmed
No, it's
strike is
just
just
one damage, right?
strength +1, and I have 0 to strength, so it would just be 1.
Okay, so Harper, you take 1 damage.
Okay.
And I'm trying to like intimidate him out of this shit. Like, wake the fuck up!
Yeah, you remember the scene in Airplane, the movie, where the whole plane comes through slapping?
Excuse me, the captain needs you. There's a phone call for you, doctor.
As
So
Baines is trying to do that, I have an idea, Mr. DM, when you're done with Baines.
Okay. Go ahead and shoot. Baines, go ahead and make me
Can
a.
anybody hear me yet?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Hear you.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Okay, so when I would hit Veins when Veins hit Harper and tell him not to hit
Okay.
him.
So let's break this down one thing at a time, real quick. Jeremy, I will get to you. If
Yeah, no, that's fine.
however you want to try to get it unlocked, you let me know what you want to do.
I rolled
And,
my lock picking.
Oh, you did? Okay, I didn't see it. It unlocks.
Above table, Brad, that one's already unlocked because Fillion was in
No,
there.
that one is not unlocked. I know which one was unlocked.
Oh, my
was not one that
apologies.
was
I
unlocked.
thought it was that one. I will shut the fuck up now.
I will. Do you want me to put it in the party sheet, or you want me to put it straight in your inventory? What you find?
Go ahead and put it in the party sheet. That'll make it easier for me to see what's new.
Okay.
And not that I'm just looking for anything shiny, so if it's just a bunch of stuff, I'm just shoving it in the bag.
So I
Well,
will
if
say
you're
in
shoving it all in the bag, there's no need for the party sheet. I mean,
the spirit of the game, I will ask if you want it in the party sheet or if you want it in your inventory. If somebody wants it in the party sheet, I'm just asking everybody to be respectful and let them pull that item. Don't go in and be super nosy about it.
I doubt any of us will take anything.
No, I'm more so of like, you guys don't know he has this, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
From Pan's perspective, and yes, he just got this because, hit second level, but to him, the bag of holding is a party item. It's kind of like just where he's planning on sticking everything that we don't have an immediate use for. But someday
Giggity.
we'll need the kitchen sink.
All right. So that is there. What? That needs to come off. I think.
Yeah, no.
I don't know where those other two came from. So, can you see it in the party sheet right now, Jeremy?
I don't know. I just had a bunch of ice cream and I'm wiping my goatee off because I'm a messy eater.
If it's not in there, just let me know. We will go back over to the other group. Veins, you just slapped him, dealt him 1 point of damage, and you're trying to intimidate him.
Yes.
Okay. How exactly are you trying, or what? Explain to me, like, you're trying to intimidate him to do what?
Wake the fuck up.
Okay.
Like, I'm trying to get him to snap out of whatever the fuck he's in.
Okay. Go ahead.
I mean, if it's going to work, it's going to work. If it's not, it's not. But that's what I'm fucking trying.
Yeah.
12.
Harper, I'm going to let you decipher that how you will. If you think that's enough to make you scared or whatnot, have at it. If you don't think he would be scared, then I will let you determine how you want to play that.
I feel like with a 12, Harper would turn around and do the like sissy arm slap away, get away from me thing. Whimpering the whole time.
Sorry, I'm just making a note of something real quick. Okay, so that happens, and then I believe Philly and you did what in
I'm
response to that?
hitting Veins when Veins hits Harper.
Okay.
I don't know if it would be like the whole unarmed strike because I'm not trying to like. I'm just trying to. It's a reaction, Like don't hit my person.
No, it would be an unarmed strike. It would, because that's what that is.
I think what she's trying to say is that it's not like her mollywop one-arm
Right.
strike. So I think in the spirit of the game and trying to be fair, if you want to roll, you're just roll to see if you hit.
You want me to just roll that in the chat box or on him?
You can roll it on him.
Okay.
Okay. Roll a d4 in the chat box.
Oh, that's not fucking computer. Back to this fun.
I wanted to.
Should have stuck with the D6.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so Veins, you take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
And I glare at you after saying, "Don't hit him."
I'm gonna look down at Philly and go, "We ain't got time for this shit. He's got to wake up. There's shit chanting in the fucking basement. You're dragging shit out with you as you leave the goddamn basement. We ain't got time for this. He needs to wake the fuck up."
Dude's about to get hit again.
Yeah, we'll pause that interaction there real quick. I do like where this is going. Philly, and if you have a response, please feel free. Josie, I know you said you had something. What you got?
I'm gonna do Eyes of the Grave on him, just because maybe something got into him that is not him, and I want to see what the heck is up.
Okay.
In one word, maybe a ghost got into him or something. Basically.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you above table. Um, does the crew know you have this or no?
Yes, they do.
Okay. So to answer your question, I see you've used it twice. When did you? I know you used it just now.
Oh
When
well,
did you
just
use it
checked it right
before?
now for like right now. I used
J-
it the first
The
time.
walking into the house was the first use.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Um, I'm trying to see exactly how this would. Um, you would see that Harper would appear undead to you.
What?
Um,
That seems good, right? Not dead.
Uh, no, undead, like
Oh,
He's
as
undead.
in
like an undead.
yes.
He's got that child inside of him.
Okay.
Oh, so he's not dead. Okay, sorry.
He
He's
is
undead.
undead. No, no,
Got
no,
it.
no. Josie, I'll send you a message.
Okay, got it.
You guys give me 2 seconds. If you need a drink, go grab a drink real quick.
Perfect.
And I will get to you as soon as I come back. I have to let my dog out because she's sitting here whining, and I don't want her to piss in my room.
No,
So
go ahead, dude.
give me 2 minutes. All right. I am so sorry about that, guys.
That's okay.
As you should be.
Yeah.
Two types
Okay.
of people. That's okay. As you should be.
So, Josie, I'm going to send you a message. Fillion, if you want to respond, are you back, Fillion?
I'm here.
Okay. If you want to respond to what Vane said, please feel free. Pan, you were moving into this room here. And You try to unlock the dresser and no luck. If you want to try again, feel free to roll again.
Yeah, I think I would before I give up.
Okay.
There we go.
Give me just a second and I will put what you find in the party sheet.
I'm going to wedge myself between Vanes and Harper and stare at Vanes with my hands on my hips.
Maybe you guys are going about this all wrong. Maybe you need the power of love to heal me.
Josie just sent you a message. Pan, I owe you an item. Real quick.
We need the power of me squeezing my beard juices into your mouth.
God.
That'll
I
help.
I forget, where is Ash? Is Ash up there with them?
At the
I
top
don't know
of the
where
stairs,
I
yeah.
am.
No, you're at the top of the stairs, Ash. So you hear all of this going on. So if you want to be a part of it, be a part of it. If you want to move somewhere else,
Oh, no, I'll walk into the room.
Above table, the rest of you would know that if you allow Ash to squeeze beer juice on me, you're all gonna fucking die. I will TPK this
right
whole
now-
party from in the fucking game.
Right now, you're like a terrified little kid. Maybe you need that to wake you up. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know.
Okay.
Josie, did you get my message?
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
Okay, as long as you got the message.
Got it. Got it. Thank you.
For you four, particularly Josie,
Mhm.
you will smell something really foul coming up behind you. Like it's just getting stronger and stronger and stronger as it comes
Oh,
up.
not again. Ash.
After I said what I said, I was going to turn and walk away anyways. So, I mean, Billion can squeeze in between us all she wants, but I was just gonna walk away. Like, I'm done with this shit. Like, I tried. It ain't
Can I
happening.
stop Baines as he's like frustratingly leaving the area? Can I grab him real quick?
I mean,
You
you're
want
in the doorway. You're in my way.
you
Well, I
can
want to grab you. Like I'm not
try to
moving,
grab him
but
if
I'm
you would
gonna like
like.
grab you and whisper.
That's an athletics check before you do anything else.
Okay, let me do that.
I think she
Veins,
probably
you
just
get.
means like grab his shoulders.
Yeah, like not like
Oh, okay.
violently,
Okay.
like just kind of like I have something to tell you type of thing without saying that. Like looking at him like,
Okay.
and I'm gonna tell him something.
Okay. You can whisper it to him, or you can say it out loud, whatever you would like to do.
No, I'm gonna whisper it to him.
Okay.
Sure.
So
Pan, your item is in the sheet.
I
Ooh,
hold
I'll
on,
put
let me
that
send
on.
it to you in private.
No, I did put a move in there, Mr. DM,
Oh,
to
thank you
put
very
myself right
much.
in front of Josie. Yeah.
No, I appreciate that very much.
Yeah, I figured, like I said, my thought process is at this point, Vane's like, we're in a
I sent you a
house.
message.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
So, so my thought process is like, we're in some fucking house with some crazy shit going on. There's some who knows what the fuck's going on in the basement. This guy's fucking whining in a goddamn corner. Like, yeah, I tried to snap him out of it by the only means I could think of to snap him out of it, and it didn't work. But I ain't trying to die because he doesn't want to get up and move. But so I'm walking away from the situation, and after Josie stops me and whispers what she whispers in my ear, I'm gonna go. I'm not a holy man. Ain't nothing I can do for him.
Did you send that message over Facebook chat, Pam?
She,
Or
yeah, she sent it
Yeah.
via Facebook chat.
okay, that's fine.
I know, but I just want you to know because you seem frustrated. It's not like he's not waking up because he don't want to.
Both of you guys make
I
me a religion check real quick.
Religion, okay.
okay.
Are you guys still whispering? Or are you talking
I just got a little loud when I said it's not like he's not waking up because he don't want to.
Okay, and
mean,
also, what do you mean?
She whispered what she whispered to me, but after she whispered that to me, no, I'm not.
Okay, then I'm gonna demand to know what you guys are talking about.
I'm sorry. What did you say out loud, Josie? That Fillion is now demanding to know.
Oh shit! What did I say? I just forgot. Oh, it's not like he's acting like this because he wants to. And then,
Yeah.
well, obviously, if you're Fillion saying like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah. You said what you whispered to me, and I'm gonna look at you and say, yeah, I'm not a religious man. I don't know nothing about that shit, and I'm just like I said, I'm gonna keep walking. I mean, just push by and try not to gag as I look at Ash and get that stench at me. And just move, get the fuck out of my way as I push on through.
Are you pushing through past Ash?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I don't want to be in this room. I don't want to deal with this shit.
Okay. So you go ahead and push.
I came in. I tried to deal with Harper. With the only means I could think to do. I'm out. Now it's between Josephine and Fillion and Harper and Ash and whatever. I left Pan down in the basement.
Got it.
By the way. So we need to get a move on.
Pan, roll your check if you want.
I did. It was a 22
For that one?
for the second one.
Oh no, I put that item in the party sheet. This is a new one.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad.
No, you're good.
I'm getting caught up in the Harper drama.
Did you get that first item that I put in there?
Yes, and I am now wearing it over top of my goggles.
No, so you found two items. I know you took that one, but you didn't take the first one.
I only saw one new item in there.
Hold on. There you go.
Wasn't that in the first one?
This was the very first one you found.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have no interest in that.
Okay.
I was just going to let someone in the party have it.
Okay. Why don't you put it in your bag of holding for now then? Since nobody's down there to actually take it from you. And then I will put in there what you found. There you go. Okay, back up to the rest of the group, the Harper drama that's going on.
Can I try something?
You most certainly can try anything. Is anybody else doing
Well, I don't know
anything?
if it's gonna work. But
Well, I'm still waiting for my answer.
Gotcha.
yeah, I know she asked, but I don't want to say anything yet. So,
Because adults are
Well-
terrible.
will sanctuary work?
Will what work? I'm sorry.
Maybe. Sanctuary is a spell.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'll look at that. Pan, did you take all of those?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I put them in my bag of holding.
I will go through and I'll send you a message of exactly what you found on this one.
Okay.
So give me a second.
As you're doing that, I'm gonna say to Fillion, just give me one moment. I'm gonna try something, and then I'll tell you.
Jeremy, I updated that. You'd have to go to your actual inventory and look at the bottom for the change.
Okay.
All right. So Josie, you want to do sanctuary, right?
Yes.
All right. Let me see here.
I don't notice any difference.
I'll send you a message here in just a second.
Technically, Pam just asked if it would work. I think she was more
Right.
inquiring based off the information you've given her and her knowledge of her spells, if that would be an effective measure before she uses it.
You would know that this is not an appropriate situation for that.
We're screwed. Okay. Now I'm gonna get close to Fillion and say, I think we have a problem.
Yeah, no shit.
I think he's possessed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
When I
Okay.
see him, I don't see him. It's not him.
We'll fix it.
Yeah, I wish I could.
Why can't you?
I'm gonna kind of turn at the torso conveniently as Ash is walking up and like cower as I scan the room, and then realize that something is below my line of sight and look down, and Ash will be standing there, and then straight out of the Ghost Fear episode of Supernatural, just and turn back to the corner. Sorry, that was loud, I know.
That was really loud.
For emphasis, though.
Iliad, just before you hear that, so I'm going to break that down real quick. Jeremy, as you move, you see a hallway leading into into a room that has a square wooden table with 4 chairs. And as you kind of look around, it looks like there's a bunch of pallets in these, like straw pallets in these rooms as you come into that room.
Okay.
But breaking down what you guys are doing down upstairs, Fillion, make me I'm going to say a religion check. Let me see what you happen to be.
Can I make an above-table argument on that roll?
Sure. Do you even know what I'm having a roll for to make the argument?
No, but I'm going to try to make the argument anyways, just in case.
Okay.
Because Fillion and I we have a bond, and we've been working closely together, and I've taken Fillion under my wing. So in certain circumstances related to phase fiends and undeads, would it be prudent that Katie may possibly at your discretion get advantage on a roll? In which case it would be an intelligence check to recall information about such, though.
I would say it would be fair. However, we're going to well, that was an intelligence check for the religion. So yeah, you can either make a straight intelligence check or another religion check, Katie.
Okay, my
I
mouse
think
is right there on religion, so I'm just gonna do that.
I tried.
Yeah.
you don't. You believe her when she says possession, but you know Harper said something to you about it at one point, but you don't recall anything that Harper said.
I'm
Kind of
really
wishing that
upset
you-
right now, and I just can't think when I'm upset.
It's okay. I'm gonna try something. Don't worry. I'll keep trying things to figure it out.
I'm gonna finger my short sword and tell her if you hurt him, and leave it hanging at that.
No,
So-
no, we're not hurting anybody. I'm just gonna try anything that I can without hurting him.
The three of you that are in there, because she had mentioned possession. You Civilian already did it. Ash, if you want to make a religion check on that, feel free. If you want to.
I mean, I will.
You would say that you remember. So you've heard of ghosts, you've never experienced them. You just know that they're not something you would want to fuck with because you know that they can possess people, stuff like that. You think you might recall possibly that there might be ways to make them go away, but you don't remember exactly how to make them go away in
Okay.
regards to possession.
Okay. I'm literally going to do what I said and drip my beard juice into his mouth to see if that helps.
Okay. 1 second with that. Pan, did you make a move? I'm sorry, I clicked it before I looked at.
Oh, yeah. Basically, I was just going back down to here, area I haven't explored yet.
Okay. So I'm going to stop you right there real quick.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Ash, you're dripping beard juice into Harper's mouth.
Yes.
I think
That's
Harper is
disgusting.
turned toward the wall.
I'm
sorry,
gonna
what was that?
above table, The beer juice thing crosses a line. The whole bodily fluid
Okay.
thing. I'm
Okay.
Never mind.
not okay with that. It's just it makes my
Never
stomach turn.
mind. Okay.
Hey, that's fair. Ash, is there something different that you would like to do?
No, I don't know how to
I'm-
help with
I'm all
ghosts.
for pranks and buffoonery, but that's bodily fluids is a no.
No, no worries. I appreciate you putting down the boundary. Thank you. That goes for anybody. If there's a boundary that gets
Yeah.
crossed, we're all friends here at the table. We all know that we can put down those boundaries. I appreciate you doing that. Ash, if you come up with something, let me know.
Will do.
Okay.
Mr. DM, can I try something? Even though it's probably not gonna work at this point, but since I'm
hold,
here.
so hold your thought real quick because we were going to do Ash's thing, but we're going to come
Okay.
back to that. So I will come back to you right after we deal with Pan's thing.
No worries.
Here.
Baby's
So
playing with us.
Pan, you were heading down the hallway. If I'm not mistaken, your thing went to like right here, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Give or take, or at the end of the hall.
Yep.
So as you come down this hallway, you see that the hallway goes straight. There's staircase going down, and it looks like it curves to your right. I know it looks like left on the map, but you're facing the end of the hall, so it curves to your right. Just before that staircase, you see another turn to the left. However, there is some stuff that is going to go on. Let me check one thing. I've got too many damn tabs open, so I apologize. You 12. Okay, so roll me a perception check real quick. Okay,
Used up all my good rolls opening those locks.
so here's what happens. You come to right there, right? I'm going to move your character down just a little bit. But
Okay.
as you hit right there, you fall. Let me see here. You fall, landing prone. You're going to take 2. So you will take 9 points of damage. So you take 2 points from falling, and you take 7 points from spikes that are at the bottom of the pit. As you fall, you end up landing prone, and one of these spikes has basically pierced your leg as you're now stuck in the prone position on the floor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set. Uh-oh. This is what I was afraid of. I'm going to leave your character right there, Pan.
Okay.
And then, do you have anything you would like to do right now for that?
I would probably grab my extra shirt out of the bag of holding and start tearing strips off, preparing to make bandages for my battered, broken, and poked body.
Okay. Um, Go ahead and make a medicine check for that. As you're doing that, Pam, Josephine, I'm going to come back up to you real quick. You said you had something.
Yeah, just a shot. I want to scream in Inferno. Let him go.
Okay. Does anybody? Oh, wait. Who are you screaming at? You're just screaming out in general.
At Harper. I'm gonna look at him in the eyes and scream in Inferno. Let him go.
Okay. Harper, do you understand Infernal? Out of
Nope.
curiosity.
I
So you
might.
What's the question?
Understanding
so
Infernal.
yes, Josephine is yelling out, let him go, right?
Let him go. Mm-hmm.
In Infernal. So
Yeah.
anybody who is currently around in Baines, I would say that includes you too, because you have not moved. Anybody who understands Infernal would have heard that. If you don't understand Infernal, you don't know what she said. You would have just heard Josie scream.
Yeah, I understand it.
So you just heard Josie yell, "Let him go."
Okay.
Does anybody else want to do anything?
That
I'm
probably
just gonna.
made me jump a little bit.
Oh, her yelling or the
Yeah.
background music?
No, that I don't have the music up anymore. Her yelling.
Oh, gotcha. Um,
Baines is just gonna kind of lean up against the wall with his back against the wall, arms crossed, waiting.
uh, just just so you know, because I understand what
Mm-hmm.
you're trying to do. You don't get a reaction out of Harper other than maybe, I don't know, Harper, would you say you might have flinched a little bit since she yelled? I'll let you
I'm
make that decision.
I'm
It's your
I'm
character.
flinching, cowering, and whining at every noise right now. So
Okay. So, yeah, you don't see any effect.
I'm just gonna like sigh, like, ah, should have brought some holy water, and I'm gonna walk away.
As you go to walk away, make a history check for me.
Okay.
With a 12, you would recall as you go to exit the room uh, that Harper doesn't understand Infernal. Or at least you've never heard him speak Infernal.
Well, no, but technically, if he was possessed, I'm doing it to the little devil that might be possessing him.
I get what you're saying.
So it's just a shot to see if that was gonna react to, in my mind, thinking that he's possessed.
I completely understand what you're saying.
So since that didn't do anything, I'm just walking away for now. I look at Veins like, I don't know, man.
Is there any like concoctions I'd know of being proficient with alchemy supplies that I would be able to try that would make any sort of sense?
Give me 1 second, real quick. Josie, I just sent you a message. Fillion, correct me if I'm wrong. You were asking about alchemy.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I would say that because of the last roll that you had and not being able to recall anything about possessions or ghosts, you aren't sure if there's something whatchamacallit, alchemy wise.
Okay.
Let me ask this real quick before we continue on any further. Who was in the room with Pan or knew that Pan was talking to somebody in that room? I don't recall off the top of my head, so I'm asking for your guys' honesty at the moment.
None of us were aware that he was conversing with them. I came upstairs with Vanes and Josie. Fillion was downstairs in the basement at the time. Saw the ghost, swung, they disappeared. I don't think he ever declared that he was speaking to them either.
I do know that he said at one point, and Pan, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe at one point you did say that you were speaking to ghosts at one point.
He said, I've got ghosts in here or something.
Yeah. As I was running past the room to go downstairs to get Vanes and Josie, he was like, I've got ghosts. I was like, that's cool. And kept running.
So, Fillion, if I'm not mistaken, at that point, you were at the top of the stairs. You hadn't gone downstairs yet when that happened, correct?
I was like sneaking down there when he had left the room, so I guess it depends on how fast he was running by the door.
No, I'm talking about Pan yelling, "Hey, I've got ghosts in here."
Right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it just depends on how quickly Harper was running by.
You were running at a pretty good pace, yeah?
I was dashing, so 60 feet a second. Or 10 feet a second.
So that's a pretty good pace.
Yeah, I don't think I would have made it too far down the stairs in what, like,
I would say
2 seconds.
I would say that you recall, Fillion, and you only recall that Pan said that he was dealing with ghosts or had ghosts, but you don't remember exactly which room he was in. Or actually, I think you do because you guys walked past him, I believe, at one point before he
Yeah.
ghosts. So you remember the room that he was in, you just don't remember seeing ghosts in there.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna go to that room.
Okay. Would you like me to put you in that room?
Is it this one right here?
It was. Yes,
Okay.
it was. So you go in that room. You find a dollhouse, a toy chest, 2 beds, and a tile in the middle of the room of something unknown that is covered with a sheet.
And a thing on the sheet, right?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Pan.
Yep,
I'm
a
gonna look at
shiny little trinket.
I'm gonna look at that. Pick up the
Okay.
shiny trinket and like pull the sheet off really quickly. Like
Okay. What was the
sorry,
trinket, Dan, that you had?
It was just a real random shiny thing I had. It wasn't anything particular.
So just like a random like nut or something that you had for like fiddling with stuff?
Yeah, just a chunk of metal I had for tinkering. That I mean, it was nothing special. It just looked kind of cool.
Okay.
You know, kind of like kids pick up a rock because ooh, look at it.
Gotcha.
it will be
Uh,
of great interest to me, in other words.
So real quick, Pan, your medicine check, you're able to tear off the sheets and like tourniquet your leg to stop any bleeding
Oh, good.
with that real quick. I will come to you in just a second. Fillion, as you rip that sheet off, you will see 2 child-sized bodies laying on the ground, one slightly bigger than the other. Um, and you will notice, I forget, did you get a look at the kids outside?
Yes, because we were all together.
You will notice that the clothing that is on the kid or on the bodies here matches the clothing that was on the kids outside, except for the clothing that's in here is obviously very worn and very tattered.
Okay.
Veins, Ash, do you guys have anything? Josie, any of you guys, Harper? Anybody got anything?
I mean, at this point, I don't know what else to do.
Okay. Um, Let me see here. My computer is slowing down.
Well, just for fucks and giggles, I can try to say again in common. Leave
Okay.
him alone. Get out. In the
Okay.
name of God. Anything at this point to maybe provoke, quote, quote. I'm just gonna say in the name of God, and I'm gonna do the, you know, like,
The
I don't know
pluribus
what else to do
splash
right
in the
now.
water.
Which
Come
god,
on,
though?
compels you.
Which god, Pan? Who is
That is
your deity?
a great question.
A special one that Josie has in her mind. She has her own little god.
I put it on
What's
your
your god
notes tab
name?
if you forgot.
Yeah, I know it's there, but I don't want everybody to know about it, about my religious beliefs. But I'm just trying to provoke this thing, try to provoke it. And
Roll me a. I'm gonna say roll me an intimidation check real quick.
okay. Because then
Uh,
again, I don't know what type of evil it's this, so it's really hard.
so Josie, with your connection to everything, as you yell that out, um, it would seem, and Harper, you're going to kind of feel this also. Or actually, hold on, because I could be totally wrong. So let me double check something real quick.
No problem.
Josie, I will message you what you see, and
Okay.
Harper, go check your. Go check your notes tab.
I got kicked out of Fantasy Grounds. Hold on.
Okay, no worries. Did you check your notes tab, Harper?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Okay. Uh, Harper, to answer your question, yes.
Okay. Can I make an intelligence check to try and figure out what the fuck just happened to me?
Sure.
And I'm gonna say, oh, thank God. And I'm gonna look at Baines and just give him a thumbs up.
With the 16, Harper, you would recall everything that has happened. I think you know exactly what happened, so I'm not going to explain it
Okay.
because I know you and I.
Yeah, no, I was relating more towards the what physically happened to me, not what I did.
Okay, no, you recall everything.
Okay.
You're fully aware of everything that happened.
But I'm fully aware of what physically was affecting me as well, correct?
Yeah, everything.
Okay.
Down,
Perfect.
down to yeah.
I'm gonna stand up off the chair and kind of like brush out my outfit a little bit and stretch my shoulders, pop my neck, and I'll walk out of the room. And as I pass everybody, be like, "We can talk about it later, but this never happened." To the basement.
Ash, I know you said you got disconnected. Were you wanting to do anything? I saw you move.
I'm just sorry, my throat's going out. I'm just moving along the floors, trying to see if I can find any hidden things that might help our situation that we're in right now.
Okay, so you're just like searching the floor for like footprints and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, Go ahead and roll an investigation check for me, real quick. It's not going to be very hard. Harper, are you trying to go back downstairs?
No, as I pass Josie, I will stop for a moment and gently take my torch back from her and say, "Thank you for holding on to this for me." And then I'll lean in and give her a kiss on the cheek and whisper, "And thank you for helping me." And then I'll keep walking.
Oh.
I'm gonna wink at him, very discreet, and nod my head.
I put your torch back on you.
Appreciate
Ash, the most predominant footprints that you're seeing right now are Filian's muddy footprints from downstairs. Like they're super predominant, super fresh. Everything else is just like super dust covered. Looks like it's been just disturbed by people walking around up there. But you can tell that the mud is very fresh. As you guys are kind of deciding what you all want to do, Pan, are you doing anything, bud?
Bleeding, I believe.
Well, yes, you are bleeding, but you were able to stop that bleeding.
Does this look like something that I can climb out of to me?
Look. Uh, you can most certainly try to climb out of it. However, you climbing right now is going to be at disadvantage.
Okay,
Um,
the spikes that are down here,
mhm,
I want to basically, obviously get myself off of the spikes.
mhm.
Are they stone? Are they steel? What exactly are they?
They are. I'm going to say that they're like rough hewn, like wood spikes. Um, Kind of like what are those? The punji sticks that were in Vietnam, kind of thing. Except for they're not bamboo; they're actual like wood.
Okay, in that case, I am going to take my great club and I am going to beat the shit out of them until they are no longer sharp or spikes. so that when I do climb out, if I fall back again, I'm not just killing myself.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit in the chat box. Just like roll your normal attack with your great club.
And then after that, I'm going to use my grappling hook and rope to climb out. Great club, great. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was almost a 20.
With a 16, you're able to basically snap all these sticks off. It's not super hard. They're made out of wood. They've been here for a while. You were able to pull yourself off of them, no problem. Nothing broke off or anything in you or anything like that. If you want to throw, do you have a grappling hook?
I thought so, but maybe I'm.
I don't.
Oh no, I guess I don't. For some reason, I thought I did, but I'll have to make one of those.
Yeah.
In that case,
Would you like to try to make one?
yes, I'm going to take my rope and I'm going to take chunks of the wood, just try to find some larger chunks so I can kind of make an X out of them.
Okay.
Find that
Where,
all up and try to throw that and hook on the stairs to the south of me.
where's your rope? I don't see any rope.
Don't you get that in the adventurers thing?
You, my friend, did not take the adventurer's pack, if you remember. I believe you took the monster hunting pack.
It does kind of look like it with a sharpened wooden stake.
However, what I would say is because of how small you are, it didn't take too much of the torn clothes that you would probably have some left over. It might be just barely enough to make it over the edge. Which, if you would like to, go ahead and make a survival check, and we'll see how well you did with that. So, if you want to make a survival check to see how well you did with it, you're pretty confident that you did pretty well on securing all those knots and finding those stakes and stuff. And then if you want to make a dex check to see if you're able to get it over the edge. So your first throw, you go to throw it, and it like hits the middle of the pit you're in's about 10 feet deep, and it like you throw it, and it just like bink off the middle of the part of the wall. If you want to try again, please feel free. The rest of y'all, what are you guys doing upstairs? Same thing, Jeremy.
Yep.
As I'm
I'm just
staring at those little skeletons, I'm scared and I'm angry, and I'm just gonna tell them. I'm gonna say, haunt somebody your own size, because I'm bold and mad and scared. As my voice shakes a little bit.
a moment after you do that, I place my
Jeremy,
hand
that's
on
enough.
your shoulder. You go, Fillion, let's go.
I jump up like 2 feet, freaked out.
Harper,
Yes.
make me a religion check, and because of your argument earlier, I will let you make it an advantage.
Hell yeah. Arguments for the win.
It was a fair argument, I think.
21.
So based on what you know of what just currently happened to you, and seeing what you see in that room as you walk by and tell Fillion, hey, let's go, it occurs to you that, or you feel the need that you might need to do something with these remains.
I will take that feeling and keep it in my back pocket because as I look around, I notice the party is one short and something's going on in the basement.
Okay.
But I will make
So-
sure to come back and deal with that later.
Salt and burn the bones.
Okay. All right. So what are you guys doing upstairs? Jeremy, that was enough. You get your thing hooked on. If you want to make a athletics check at disadvantage to see if you make it up.
So
No.
I'm going to grab Philion and start heading towards the basement. So whenever you think I should get down there, let me know.
Billion, are you going with them?
Yeah, I'm very surprised. So,
Okay.
what should I call the trinket that is now in my possession?
Um,
Glowy orb.
Just call it a glowing bolt.
Okay.
Harper and Billion, I would say it doesn't take you guys very long to get downstairs.
So after watching Harper come through and obviously coming back to his senses and all this fun stuff, I'm gonna stand up from leaning against the wall there and go, about goddamn time, and follow them down.
Okay.
I would nod in agreement as you said that to me. And
So
then,
Harper, when you come out downstairs, do you want to go left or right?
right.
Okay. I will put you there. Fillion, I'm going to put you there. And Veins, you said you were following him downstairs?
Yeah, I'll be right behind Billy.
All right, no problem. Put you right there.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna
Josie-
say, oh, you guys, there's a nasty wormy thing in that room up ahead there.
Yeah, me and Pan took care of that. Pan is
I don't think Pan really did shit, man. You just
I-
fucking melted the bitch.
I have a response to that statement, but Brad, you were about to do Josie and Ash, so do that and then come back for
Okay.
my reaction.
Yeah, I just want to check. Josie, Ash, you guys have been kind of quiet through all this. Are you guys going downstairs? You want to do something else?
I'm gonna go downstairs.
You have to take the torch off Pam still, by the way.
Oh.
Is the torch still on her?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
'cause
still
Yeah,
have it.
enough back.
Oh,
she had my torch, so you transferred it
yeah,
over to her.
give me a second. All right, took it off. Josie, give me 1 second. I will put you down there.
Of course.
Ash,
Me.
are you going with them?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Veins, I'm going to put you there. And Josie, I'm going to put
Oh,
you there. Are you following them?
Oh, I was right behind Philly and on her heels.
Okay. So, Josie, I'm going to put you right there. Ash, I'll put you right there. Since you guys are all downstairs. I'm going to pause you guys. Go ahead.
Okay, so this kind of relates to as we were getting down the stairs. That's why I'm trying to get out real quick. As we're coming down the stairs, I'm going to say I left Pan in a corridor to our right, which is the way that Harper turned anyways, but
Got it.
I'll say once you reach the picnic table, hang a right again, and Pan should be down that hallway.
So as you guys go through this, what you guys can see as you move is what you can see. Harper, you're seeing this hallway for the first time, kind of thing. You see it kind of branching off to your left and right as you're coming down. Josie, where you're at right now, you can see that going up, it's going to curve around to the left. And you're also standing right in this hallway and you're looking down and it branches off to the left and the right. looks like it could possibly be a U shape, and you see what might be some crypts over there.
Right.
So I will pause you guys real quick. Pan, are you doing anything currently?
I have a question. Since I have a rope to climb, wouldn't it be athletics with advantage rather than disadvantage? Especially with all the knots.
I am going to say it's disadvantage because you took a stake through the leg. That's where the disadvantage comes from. But I feel like you make a fair argument. So, I think here.
No advantage, no disadvantage, called even.
Yep, that's exactly where I was going with it.
Alright, I will try that. Nope.
You try to pull yourself up, and you don't even get off the ground. You just. If you want to try again, Pan, go ahead. Or if you want to do something different, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to switch over to the other group.
I'll try one more time. What the hell? Yep.
Yeah, not quite. You get a little bit further than you did the last time, and your arms just kind of give out on you as you are trying to climb up. Anything else you want to do, or you just want to pause for a second?
Nope, I'm good. Go ahead and go to the other ones.
Okay. Let's go to the other group. What do you guys want to do?
In response to Filian's mention of a creepy crawly, I will stop and turn back and hold my hand out to Veins and be like, "Can you give me a little slice there, bud?"
Yeah, sure. Are we talking paper cut? Or are we talking you want to bleed?
Well, I'll roll it because I have something special on my end for that. But after you give me a cut on my hand, I will smear the blood across the head of my warhammer, citing a small incantation. And nothing happens that you guys can see, at least.
Okay. Well, yeah. No, I'll reach my tail up and cut your hand, I guess.
Jacob, can you send me a message as to
Yep,
what's going
I
on
will
with that?
in just a second. After I do that, I will start moving that way, however far you'll let me get. Basically stopping in that intersection where Pan is.
Okay. Yeah, I will let you get to. If it'll move, why won't it move? There we go. I'll let you get right there. Are the rest of you all following him? If you aren't following him,
Yes.
feel free to move around the map.
No, I'll follow him, but as we get to roughly here, as we're coming around that first corner, I'm going to say I left Pan right here around the corner.
Okay. Harper, I forgot to tell you that as you round that corner, you're coming down and you see that staircase that's right there. I think the one that you're standing on.
Yeah.
So the staircase goes down, it's flat, then it goes down again. On that flat part, you're just gonna see this like melted gushiness that was once a body.
Okay.
Its bones look like it's been kind of.
Yeah, I mean,
melted
I'm
through.
I'm at the ready, warhammer in one hand, torch at the other, and I'm looking for Pan, who was last seen over here. So I'm heading this way.
Okay. So you get to here, and we're going to see what everybody else wants to do.
I sent you that message, by the way.
I know, I was tracking it. Thank you.
Right.
Filian, you get to there. You've seen this area, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'm just following him.
Okay.
I recall you can't move through the walls, so I was going.
Oh shit!
No, I got so many
there we
people
go.
trying to go right over there, so I'll just move you.
No.
to the right
No.
there.
It would be vice versa.
Fillion,
I
then
would
Veins.
be in the corner and yep.
Gotcha. Okay. The other two, Josie and Ash, if you guys want to follow them, feel free. If you want to move somewhere else, just go ahead and move your token to what you can see, and I will kind of describe as you go along.
Going down the little hallway.
Okay. So as you all come down that hallway, everybody, Ash, you're the only one that hasn't moved, so you haven't seen this yet. As you come down, you will begin to see these areas coming down the hallway. And as you look left and right, so there's one here, and one here. They all look like entrances into what seem to be crypt-like areas. But yeah, you guys feel free to move around as you want. Harper, as you're coming into this area where you're at here, you see the staircase leading down into an open area down here. And then down this hallway, you will see the hallway opens up, and then all of a sudden you see about a 5-foot gap that just looks like it goes down.
I'll look back at Veins and which way from here.
Make a quick
we
perception check, you three. Fillion and all y'all.
I mean,
Pan
I'm
making one too?
Sure.
You would
I'm
probably
gonna
hear
say
Pan down there cussing.
Go ahead with what you were going to say, Veins.
in response to his question, I'd say honestly, we didn't go any further than this, and he said he was gonna wait here and keep an eye on the walkway. I don't know. I don't know where he went.
Actually, all you
But
see
this
is
is where I left him.
Ash, as you come into the room, you see it's like a dining room with a wooden table and some benches and a bunch of humanoid bones on the ground. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Mike.
No, you're fine. I tend to pause a lot.
You three. No, actually, I really like it when you pause because it gives me a second to kind of throw out some stuff that's going on. You three with your perception checks. Everybody except for Veins, because Veins, you're focused on trying to get that information out. You can hear something scuffling down in that pit, or at least the pit that Harper can see. And I would say,
real quick above table. Hey, Pan.
Yeah.
Aren't you glad you left the party?
Yep.
You got some cool stuff.
Sorry, I had to get that out there. All right, go ahead.
Jacob, which one are you asking about?
Same as
Are
me.
you talking when you were up in the attic?
Yeah. That's 16.
I'll send you a message.
Okay.
All right, let me see here. So yeah, I think I've described what everybody's seeing. Pan, you can hear footsteps shuffling in the dirt above you.
That's another fucking worm. You're gonna deeply regret it.
Like the scene out of Mrs. Doubtfire, my head just pops over the top of the hole. Hello!
Are you moving down that way?
Sure.
So like right there?
Yeah.
So yeah, Pan, you're like jumping up trying to climb over, and you just see this head pop over. Ooh.
If Fillion is shuffling behind Harper, then I'm gonna shuffle along with.
Okay. You other two, are you guys doing anything?
Moving.
All right.
How deep was this hole?
10 feet.
About 10 feet.
hold my ankles, and I'll like bring my hips right up to the edge of the hole and lean over to try and cover as much of the distance as possible while he jumps up and grabs on.
You're really gonna have Fillion hold your ankles?
You and
Harper,
Fillion.
Don't discount my strength, man.
So, you guys do whatever you want. I'm just going to throw this out there. With your passive perceptions, you would have noticed the makeshift grappling hook from up on the ledge. But you guys
Then
do what you want.
I will secure said rope
Is the
and
grappling
tell
hook on
him.
this side or that side?
You know what? We never established, so I'm going to give you guys the benefit of the doubt and say it's on your side.
Okay. I'll tell him to hold on really tight and give us some slack so at least 2 or 3 of us can grab onto the rope and tell everybody to heave.
Dan, are you holding on?
Yes, I am holding on.
Okay. Harper, make a. Well, I would say between the 3 of y'all. And you're hella small, right, Han?
Yeah, I am tiny.
What's your? Or hold on, I'll look at it. You don't have to say it out loud.
My strength
I'm
is
not-
0.
I'm not even gonna make you guys roll for it, to be honest. With the 3 of y'all, I'm guessing all 3 of y'all are pulling on it.
Yeah, I'll help.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like Fillion is, or sorry, not Fillion. Harper's there. You got Fillion in the middle. It's this tiny little thing, and then Veins. So it looks like a what kind of thing. You guys have no difficulty pulling Pan out of that hole.
Okay.
So yeah.
Josie, can you get up here? His leg looks pretty fucking bad.
After we get him up,
Let me see what's going on.
I'll shift down the hallway.
Get out of the way.
Okay.
I'll step back so she can step in.
Veins, I don't know if you've seen that room yet or not.
I have not. I'm getting a glimpse of it now, and I heard your explanation earlier. So.
Okay, cool. Cool. That makes my life easier.
Yep.
Josie, are you going over to him?
Yeah.
Harper said he was going to shift out of the way to let Josie up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
We'll shift you down.
What's
Ash, are
going
you
on,
doing anything?
buddy?
It's going to look like shit.
I fell
real
in a
quick,
trap
before you guys-
full of spikes.
Something
sorry,
bit me.
sorry. Yeah.
Before you guys kick it off, Ash, are you doing anything?
I'm looking around the dining room, and that's it.
Yeah, nothing to be found in the dining room, just some bones and the table.
Okay, you fell, buddy. Let's see. And I'm gonna use some cure wounds.
Okay. Go ahead and slap it on him.
Okay.
That's most of the damage.
Yeah. Pan, that hole where the spike was at kind of closes up. Still looks pretty fresh. Your leg still hurts like a bitch, but it's not like an open, festering wound anymore, if that makes sense. You walk fine, but you're going to walk with a limp because obviously it hurts. But you're not going to get any reductions or anything. Just basically, it's for flavor. You're not feeling too good.
Hop along, Pan.
By the way, who here uses short swords?
Me.
Okay.
If fuck, we're gonna start giving shit to the combat gremlin.
That sounds good for everybody, doesn't it? Unless you make me mad.
Well,
Okay, so I just put a silvered short sword in the party sheet, so if you want to grab it.
Cool. Thanks.
Other than my eye patch, it's the only thing I've found of any worth down here.
so yeah, you guys would notice that he has this eye patch on. No.
But it's over the top of my goggles.
You know, we have been stuck in these goddamn hallways throughout this whole entire place. There's a big open room right here, and I'm gonna kind of wander over this way.
You got it.
Can we just gather up in here and figure out what the fuck we're doing? I'm gonna say that as I walk that way.
Whoever wants to follow Veins, put you in there. Harper, are you going backwards?
I'm like stepping back around.
You sound hella far away, but man.
Just stepping around the corner, and I'll be Ash. Not like yelling it, but not being quiet.
You other two, Fillion and Josie, where are you guys going? Ash, I'm gonna get to you in just a second. One more time.
I'll go in there.
Okay, you guys are going over to Veins.
Mm-hmm.
Josie, are you going over there too? Pam, are you going over with Veins? Josie.
Pamela.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you talking to me or you're talking to Pan? Sorry. Yeah, I am.
Okay. I'm gonna put you right there with the rest
Yeah,
of them.
honestly, Jeremy, you should have chosen another name, man. Just saying, it's very confusing.
Brad,
It's great.
when you're getting her attention, just use Pamela.
Pamela, got it.
You could whisper that shit from around the world, and she'll hear you say it, and get pissed at you. So.
All right. So real quick before we do anything else, Ash, how are we looking on time? We got about 45 minutes left. Ash, as you come into this area here, you're going to come to basically a four-way intersection. You're standing at one corner, and you have three corners you choose. You can go straight ahead, you can go to the left, or you can go to the right.
I'm gonna go straight ahead.
You're going to go straight ahead?
Just straight ahead.
All right, go ahead and move to where you would like to. Okay. So as you... There we go.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so a couple things are going to happen when you come in here. You do hear Harper say, "Hey, Ash," as you step in there. You're going to notice that the chanting that you're hearing down here, that we've kind of been mentioning throughout the night, is getting noticeably louder to the north. So the north being this direction. Over here, it's noticeably getting louder. However, as you come around the corner here, or come into that four-way intersection there, these four nasty-looking little things are going to pop up. From the ground. And with that being said, I am going to need you to roll initiative for me, please.
I just wanted to have a fun exploring time and not get beat up. Oh man.
Alright, So give me 1 second here. Close some of these tabs out right quick.
Would it be easier if we all hit initiative since
I
we're
was
all at least in the vicinity?
just gonna recommend that.
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys want to all roll initiative, yeah. It's fine.
Pamela, now you roll initiative.
Ah, sorry. Playing with Rita, I got distracted. Oh no, that's what I get. These are your fault. Don't distract me.
I'm just trying to make sure you guys can see them on the map.
Yeah, we can see them.
Okay,
Yeah.
you guys should be able to see them.
They've been
They
there.
look great.
Yep. Yep. They're kind of nasty looking little creatures. So yeah, they're going to pop up. Ash, they are going to catch you by surprise.
Mm-hmm.
So
Pan. Jeremy.
Yeah.
Initiative.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
I really should take all these other things out.
I know where that is.
Front page. Right in the
Main
middle.
tab in the middle.
Oh, right. Why do I always forget where that's at? Like it should be on the action tab, I think, for some reason.
You would think, but
Yeah.
All right. Give me just a second. Let me fix some stuff here real quick. All right, perfect. Now we have our order. So they are going to get a surprise on you, Ash. At least these two, the Ghoul 6 and Ghoul 18 are. Ghoul 6 is going to pop out of the ground. And they are going to... Where's that? Not effects. It is... There we go. Gonna try to bite you. But that is gonna miss. So that was Ghoul 6. And then Ghoul 18 is going to lash out with his claws. And that is going to hit. So, let's see here. Damage. It'd be 5 points of damage, and we're going to get a Constitution save from you. And you succeed, so nothing happens. And that will bring us at the top of the round for Ghoul 15. Ghoul 15 is going to move into the hallway, but can't do much because it's really tight. Ghoul 6 is going to reach out at you again with another bite. That is going to miss. Ghoul 6 missed. Pan, you're up, buddy.
Do we know that Ash is in trouble?
Ash has been kind of quiet. I haven't heard Ash yell out. However, I am going to ask Ash in the spirit of the game. Because they did startle the shit out of you. Did you do anything?
No.
Okay. Pan, go ahead and make a perception check.
I don't hear shit.
Yep, you don't know of anything going on right now.
So I guess I'm just sitting here talking with everybody.
Veins, same thing. If we'll make this super quick, Veins, Phillians, and Josie. If you guys want to all roll perception checks real quick. Josie. Okay, perfect. So, Josie, you are the only one that hears a commotion start coming from back the way you guys came.
I hear something. I'm gonna walk.
Okay, so let's see, 5, 10, 25. So if you want to move your full 30, you could make it to right there.
Perfect. Yeah.
So, Pan, I would retcon and say that you all did the perception checks right then and there. So if you guys want to move, Pan, if you want to move, I don't know if you can or not, but I would let you move.
I mean, I could move to there.
Yeah, I'd let you move. Veins will come to you. Do you want to do any movement or anything?
I mean, after that, yeah, I'd probably follow Pan, but I'd be listening, trying to see if I can decipher which way the noise is coming from.
Okay. If you want, go ahead and make me another perception check.
Okay.
I'm going to move on to Fillion real quick. You can
17.
definitely tell it's coming from the direction that you guys just were. So back where that wooden table was
Okay.
at.
Okay.
People need to make up their minds where they want to go.
Odd question, DM.
Yeah, go ahead.
Looking at this map, are these hallways connected?
What do you mean?
Like the hallway that the trap's in. I'm looking a little further down on the map, and it looks like there's a hallway that's connecting the two.
Veins doesn't
talking
know that
about-
though, because he hasn't been down
Are you
that way.
talking about right there? Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So Jacob
the
would
reason-
be right.
I know that I don't know that the door is there. I'm
Sorry.
not gonna argue that fact.
That was the DM in me blurting out. I
Yeah.
apologize.
All good.
But the sound, if the door is open, would echo through there too. If there is a door. I don't even know if there is a door, but I'm seeing a hallway connecting the two, and if I'm listening, wouldn't the sound echo down that hallway from where Ash is?
So
I mean, I'll be glad to play dumb and just keep going with the noise coming from the table. But
here's what I'm going. Well, okay. So you did ask for a second perception check right there. So yes, you would hear it coming from both directions.
okay, in that case, I would actually take that last bit of movement I had and head this way.
Fillion, you got anything?
Yeah, I'd follow people. Let's see, I'd go here. That's 15.
Okay.
And then I would see Veins going in a different direction. Say, where are you going?
Josie said noise. I hear noise this way.
Okay. So then I would go another 20 to where, or another 5 to where he's standing, and then try to jump over the trap. How wide is it?
It is 5 feet.
Oh, hell yeah.
How much movement do you have? Because you move 15 to get there.
40.
You have 40 feet of movement?
Well,
Yes, I do.
She gets extra movement from being a monk.
Okay. So 15 there, 20 puts you where Veins is at. I'm guessing for jumping it's just 5 feet, right? Or does it?
I'm looking up long jump rules right now.
I think if it's long jump, it's usually your strength plus whatever your modifier is.
When you make a long jump, you can cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet immediately before the jump. Anything beyond that can be allowed at the DM's discretion with an additional roll, athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. So let me take a look at your sheet real quick, Fillion.
Mm-hmm.
So you said it was, what was it originally? Strength plus what?
A number of feet up to your strength score, as long as you move at least 10 feet immediately before the jump, which...
So she did. She already moved that.
Okay, so she can jump a number of feet equal to her strength score without having to
Okay,
make a roll.
strength score, not modifier, right?
Correct. Anything beyond that is with a roll at your discretion.
Okay. So you easily clear that gap. So that was 15, 20. 25 would clear the gap. That would put you at 30 right there, if you wanted.
Okay, then I'll peek around this corner. I've never been down here before, so.
Okay, let me see what you're looking at. So as you come around that corner, you peek, you're going to see Ash, along with, I'm going to guess in that line of sight, just because I can see what you're seeing, two really nasty looking fiendish things. I don't really know how to describe them. The ghouls. Because I forgot to not identify them for you.
Okay, so I would probably still be, like, actually here from peeking.
Okay.
So what was that? That
You
was
basically
30?
have 10. Yeah, you have 10 more feet.
Okay, so I would look back at Veins and say, it's ash and monsters.
I would say move forward. I'm coming.
Okay.
And then
So I'll scuffle over this way.
Giggity.
Okay. That'll be your movement, your conversation, 6-second conversation.
can I use my action to dash and make the jump myself?
I'm going to say you can jump it on your next turn.
Okay.
So, Fillion, did you have anything else? I'm sorry. You had your movement. You still have your action and bonus action.
No, I'm just gonna pull out the new short sword, sort of inspect it to make sure it's something that I want to try to use.
Okay. Your choice on whether you want to use it. What you see and read is what you get.
Yeah, no, I'm just like
Okay.
in game. I know it's fine, but I just look at it, make sure it's.
We're going to come to Ghoul 4, who is going to come here. And this time he's going to kind of lurch over Ghoul 18 at you, Ash. Because they can. Correct me if I'm wrong, friendly units can occupy the same space, right?
They can pass through the same space, they just can't stop in the same space.
Okay. So never mind. It cannot. So
there is an argument for stepping into the same space, like side by side, and then stepping back out afterwards.
That's
Because technically you're not stopping.
That is entirely a DM discretion. If you want him to be able to step forward to attack and then it basically, being a ghoul, it would like lurch over the shoulders, potentially get a hit,
that's what I'm
and
thinking.
then fall back into the space behind.
That's what I'm
Which is
thinking.
perfectly plausible, but it's at your discretion.
Right.
He's gonna do that this go around. So he's gonna send out with claws to you, Ash. Give me a second here. Why is it moving that? There we go. And that misses. Yeah, so that's about it for his turn. Harper, you're up.
You did not have me roll a perception check. Is it fair to assume that I know what's going on?
I'm not even going to make you roll for it because you're not that far from all of this.
Okay,
And
perfect.
The ghouls, at least, are not being quiet.
I am going to run down that hallway.
That
And
would
we've established that Ash is a 2-foot tall dwarf, so I can easily swing over his head and around the corner, right?
Absolutely.
Perfect. Warhammer. Hits. Ash, you will see as this Warhammer comes down, sparks will fly off the impact site. And then bonus action. Oh, not that. Swing around the corner with my torch. Damn.
8 damage with an. You're.
One d4 plus my
You're
strength
proficient.
mod.
You're proficient. Isn't that considered a dual wield?
So I've already got it set up to not to be an offhand strike, so it doesn't add my proficiency bonus to anything. It's 1d4 plus my strength modifier bludgeoning for the torch acting like a club, and then 1 fire damage for it being on fire because it's a torch. So it comes out to 1d4 plus 4 damage, one of those being fire. 1 point of damage being fire. And then I rolled a 4, so it came out to 8.
All that information is in the chat window. If you look, it says torch offhand.
Yeah,
rolled
no.
an 18 to hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the offhand the offhand comes when I swing to see if I hit or not. It's just a d20 plus 3, which is my strength modifier. It would be plus 5 if I were proficient. Or if it were a regular attack, because my proficiency bonus would get added to it. But that is it for my turn.
Okay. That particular ghoul is not looking too good. Ash, we are up to you. Didn't like that flame getting thrown in its face.
This is. What is a rogue to do in this situation? Nothing.
Get the fuck out of there.
Dive, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Right?
And dodge.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ghoul.
I'm just gonna take a rapier and jab this one. Ooh.
18.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm within 5 feet, so I think you get sneak attack on that.
You.
What? How does that work if they've seen me?
So, yeah, I was gonna say, to me, like, I know that that's the rule. I don't know how that would necessarily a player make sense in this particular circumstance, seeing as Ash has been the main target of them.
If I was behind you, I'd understand, but like.
I'm just recalling.
Question.
I'm recalling the rules as written, where pretty sure you get it if somebody's within 5 feet, because it works like flanking, like that distraction. Yeah. There's the distraction moment from me being there that gives you the opportune angle to get the extra damage on the hit.
Doesn't it have to be within 5 feet of the creature?
Yeah, and he is within 5 feet of that creature.
Yeah.
Not.
And any adjacent square to
is within 5 feet.
Yeah. Doesn't matter if it's at an angle, north, south, east, west, northwest, northeast, southeast, southwest, whatever. Yeah, it's the idea is the target
So
is looking at two different people.
correct, but
So
I disagree with the ruling on. So I'm gonna say the sneak attack does not apply in this particular circumstance because Ash attacked Ghoul 18. And Ghoul 18 is not within 5 feet of Harper.
he attacked 18.
Oh, I thought Max attacked Ghoul 6. That's my bad.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no.
No, I'm being dumb.
Okay.
It's
No,
okay.
I
It's
thought you
yours is
attacked the one
fine.
that I just attacked. So that's why
I was. That's why I was confused.
Oh, okay.
No, you're not within 5 feet of
No.
18.
No, I am not.
So yeah. Ash, you already did your damage, correct?
Yeah, I did
That was
9.
good, solid hit. With the rapier, so it makes a nice, good old gash right across its like shoulder blade. As you kind of like reach out upwards at it, kind of thing. Anything else for your turn?
No.
Okay.
Do you have your cunning action yet?
I was
Yes,
just
I
gonna
do.
say you do have your cunning action.
Your cunning action allows you to disengage, which means you won't get hit
Oh.
if you leave.
That's so cool. I'm gonna do that. Get me out of here.
Okay.
I'm nah, man. I ain't fucking with this.
It's always so nice when a person just playing a rogue truly starts to see the beauty that is a rogue.
Yeah.
Like just the joy in Max's voice as she finds out what she can do.
I don't play anything other than close attackers and maybe a spellcaster every so often. So
Or
So, yes.
first time you get the 66 sneak attack crit.
Yeah, right.
That's a good one.
Oh god, yes.
So Ash, that was 15 feet of your movement to get to there. You did your cunning action to disengage.
I'll keep
Is that
Yeah,
all
that
you-
cunning action is a huge fucking lifesaver. Keep that in mind, Ash.
I will now that I know that I have it.
Anything else for your turn?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Safe.
So with that being
Right.
said, it's gonna move down to Ghoul 18's turn. That one is going to rush up to here, seeing Harper, and it is going to reach out with its claws, and it misses. Yep, perfect. And that is it for its turn. Not that one. Josie, it is your turn. It is very clear and apparent to every single one of you that something is going on in that general area. If not a big fight, because you hear a bunch of like creatures screaming out.
You're muted, Pam. It's even better because I can hear her from down the hall every time.
Pam, you contribute so much humor to this group, and I love it.
Okay, sorry. So I'm gonna move to here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna run. No, why'd you move? Stay right
No,
there.
I'm checking something.
Oh, okay, sorry.
To
I'm
be
gonna
clear,
run.
hold on, but to be clear, before you do anything, there is a wall there, so you can't see on the other side of that wall.
Do I have enough movement to go through the wall? Still?
Oh yeah, you You could
Okay.
easily get to here and still have like another 5 feet of movement.
Okay, great. So as I get there and I see those beautiful faces, they're
Oh, well,
staring.
thank
I'm just
you.
gonna say, "Oh shit!" And then on goal 6, I'm just gonna use my mace and hit it.
6 is on the other side of a wall.
Yeah,
You can only hit 18.
Yeah. You'd only be
God
able to hit
damn it.
18.
Okay, so I'm just gonna see 18. Oh shit! And then use my mace and hit it,
Okay.
or try to at least, or
That
try
would
to at
hit.
least. So yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
That's it for your turn.
Yep.
All right. Ghoul 15, I'm gonna say is gonna spend. They're all piling up here, kind of thing. He's going to. He's going to move this direction because he did see Fillion move. Harper, he.
Absolutely, yes, I will.
Yep, go ahead.
Oof.
Let me see. I believe that comes back to you. So you go to swing your warhammer at this thing, and you swing it so hard that you're like, it's. You know how when you swing something and you overextend, and like your arm like hell hurts, and your body kind of just spins with it.
Yeah.
You do it so hard that you actually end up knocking yourself prone.
Lovely. Yay!
I'll give it to you because you swung a hard as a motherfucker on that one.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see if I can. There it is. There we go. Yeah, it misses, so that was fine. 2, 3. It's gonna move right there. It's gonna look and see Fillion.
Point of order. I would argue that it passed within 5 feet of Josie as well, if she wanted it. Attack of opportunity. Because it passed through 18 space, which is the one she just attacked.
Yes, but our ruling on that was that Josie would step into your space, make that swing, and then step back. Because she can't occupy the same space as you. So yes, I do know that she is within 5 feet of it technically. My issue is that she has the wall there.
Okay. That's fair.
So that's where
That
I'm
makes
coming
sense.
at with that one. Any other time I would have given it to you, Josie.
No, it's okay. I understand.
So yeah, he's gonna come down here. He's gonna look over and see Fillion, and as he comes around that corner and sees Fillion, gonna reach out with its claws.
Reaching out, touching you,
Boom.
touching
So
me.
that's gonna hit you, Fillion.
Sweet Caroline. Ba ba ba.
7 points of slashing damage.
8,000.
Okay, so Fillion, you failed your Constitution saving throw.
You good.
As that thing scratches you, you all of a sudden feel your body kind of just lock up, and you can't move. So that will be the end of his turn. Ghoul 6 is going to reach out at Harper because it did not like having the torch in its face. It hits Harper. Deals 8 damage to Harper. Harper, you are also going to fail your saving throw, and as you're on the ground, like you just swung, you hit the ground, you feel this thing come up and just swipe its claws across your back. And as it digs into your skin, you start to feel your body just start to lock up, and you are unable to move. that'll be the end of its turn. Pan, your turn, little buddy.
Okay. The trap is the one right in front of me, right?
Yes, like if you moved right there where you have your token moving,
Yep.
that would be the trap.
That floor right there.
Yeah, that tile that you currently have selected as your movement space
Okay.
is your trap.
Okay. So I'll just move there.
I'm gonna cancel that. Go ahead and move where you want to move.
I'm gonna move there.
Okay.
And then I am going to target, and between Vane's legs, I'm going to shoot.
Oh, yes.
That was some bullshit. That was like on an 18.
So that shot goes just whizzing past the ghoul's head, and Fillion, all you hear is this as the round just flies past, like flies over your head.
That's why I'm short.
Anything else, Pan?
No.
Okay. Let's see, on to Veins.
All right.
Harper, what is that?
I just forgot to mark it off earlier. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine.
Yeah, I am. I got it. Gonna have to do some damage. So I'm gonna pull my tail up to my hand and take a nice big cut.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, we really should change that to like a slashing instead of necrotic. But
well,
that's
that's my blood manipulation button, so I could do
gotcha.
it quickly. And shoot a giant ball of blood for chaotic bolt and the ghoul.
Okay. It hits.
Okay.
It hits pretty solidly. It definitely notices that, quickly turns around and hisses at you as that chaos bolt or blood bolt, whatever you want to call it, just slams right into it.
Okay. Before I do anything else, did we determine whether or not was that my bonus action to cut myself to actually use the magic?
I think that's what we.
Because I don't have that part in my notes. I
think
know
that's
it
what we
is.
said. Let me
I
look.
know it is if I know it is. I haven't written down that if I'm pulling blood from something.
You know what? I don't know that we officially decided that. However, I would say, um, well, describe to me what you want to do, and let's see if it's.
Well, because I'm thinking, I'm thinking about jumping over this gap because there's that trap that's right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Putting me on the other side of this thing would put me right next to the ghoul,
Mm-hmm.
who is now damaged.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about pulling blood from the ghoul with my blood manipulation, but it makes no sense to me to jump the gap if I can't use it when I jump the gap. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If I whether I jump the gap, I mean, I'm going to need to jump the gap to keep moving forward, but I wouldn't do it if I can't do anything as soon as I get over.
Jacob, isn't a jump? Isn't that an action?
No, a jump is specifically part of your movement only.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, if that's the case, then yeah, you would technically still have your bonus action. In regards to the note that I have, is that it is a bonus action for a up-leveled spell.
Yeah, but
Is what I have.
using the blood manipulation to pull blood out of something is a bonus action. But the question I have is, did I use my bonus action when I got the blood from myself?
Um, we're saying it's a bonus action to pull it from
From
something else,
something.
right? Then I would
Yeah,
say yes, that is your bonus action to pull it.
from myself even?
Yeah.
Okay, then
I
in
mean,
that
that
case,
only makes sense like if we're pulling it from
yeah,
something.
okay.
But you and I can
No,
discuss that
I
later.
I think we specifically discussed that before we started the campaign, that if you're doing it to yourself, it won't cost anything, but doing it from something else will cost something.
I do
Yeah,
vaguely remember that also.
Yeah.
okay. Because if that's the case, then I can hop over, I can use my bonus action, I can pull blood from him. If uh if it required my bonus action to cut myself for it, then I wouldn't have my bonus action.
So
And
I will.
unfortunately, I did not write that in my notes on all this stuff
So
either.
here's what I'm gonna say is, for the sake of time, because
Mhm.
I'd like to finish out this round, I will give
Mhm.
it to you this turn. However, I
Okay.
think that's a conversation that you and I should have,
For sure.
um, because that would mean that you're pulling blood twice in a round. And
Yeah.
that might be a little OP, but that's a conversation you and I can have
Okay. Then in
outside of
that
this.
then in that case, yeah, I'll take I know that pan is right behind me, but I'll take that 5 foot back to give me that 10 foot I need to clear the
Okay.
gap,
So
jump across.
15, 5s, 20, what, 25 right there?
Yep.
Okay.
And then use my blood manipulation on the ghoul.
Okay.
And now I have a orb of blood holding in my hand. That's it.
Okay. Uh, that's all for your turn?
That's it for my turn.
Okay. Are you guys good to finish out this round? It is 9 o'clock right now. I know it is Wednesday. We can stop it here because there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people that need to take turns.
2 of those are just saving throws, so I'm good.
Do you make a saving?
Pretty sure you do.
I have the rules pulled up right now. I don't see anything about a saving throw.
These are ghouls, right?
Yes. So yeah, so I guess that comes up to Fillion.
Target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a success.
Interesting.
Right out of the monster manual. It's at the
Right now.
end of that person's turn. So, but you're the DM. If what you got says no, then
Well, I'm gonna send you something. I want
Do
your
it.
opinion on it. Let's see. Fillion gave me that. Let me double check something real quick. Yes, yes, you can. So Fillion, you make your saving throw there and are no longer paralyzed.
it won't let me look at that link. I'll talk to you after the game about it.
Yeah, yeah, we can work it out later.
Yeah.
So Fillion, no longer paralyzed. Let me see here. Ghoul 4 is going to come up and let's see. Harper, if I'm not mistaken, you're still paralyzed, right?
Prone and paralyzed. Yep.
It's going to reach over, grab you. So it moved up, what, 5 feet? 10 feet there. It's going to grab you and start pulling you back this way. And I'm going to say it gets to right about, I'm going to move you right there, but we're going to swap the tokens.
Okay.
So it moved up 10. So it has now dragged you down there.
Lovely.
Actor, you can do your saving throw.
Son of a bitch.
You are still paralyzed. Ash, you're up. Are you again? Everybody's good to finish this out. Should only take like another 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
All right, what you got, Ash?
I'm gonna use my short bow on Ghoul 18.
Okay. The hit.
Boo.
It like nicks it in the arm as the arrow goes flying by, but it does hit it. That particular ghoul, it's definitely taken some hits, for sure. Ghoul 18 is going to pop up here real quick.
Creature within 5 feet. She should have gotten sneak attack on that. Shouldn't she have?
Remember, 18 was the one that we said no to because Josie is around the corner.
But she is still within 5 feet.
Yeah,
regardless of the wall. Well, that was for an opportunity attack, not for the application of sneak attack. Two different scenarios. Again, you're ruling. I'm being the devil's advocate is all.
Go ahead and drop your sneak attack on it real quick. I'll do it for now, and then I'll review those rules. Go ahead, Ash. You can drop your sneak attack damage on it real quick. I think your sneak attack is.
So what'll have to happen is you'll have to give
Roll the
back
d6s in the
damage.
chat box.
Yeah, roll a d6 in the chat box.
And then Brad will have to edit manually.
All right, and that was to 18.
Yep.
So it is Ghoul 18's turn. He's going to move up and lash out to Josie. Oh, ignore that. I'm going to give that back to you. I rolled the wrong damn thing.
Okay.
It misses. End of its turn. Josie, it is now your turn.
Yay. Alrighty, so goal 18. Stab you again with my maze.
Okay.
Finally.
I hit.
Very little damage.
It definitely this thing is limping as you hit it. It's hurting pretty good.
Good.
Okay, and that brings us to the top of the order, which is where we are going to leave off for this evening. So I appreciate everybody being a trooper. We went about 6 minutes over, so that makes up for the 7 minutes that I gave or took away from you guys the other day. So there, take that, Jacob. Yeah. So thanks everybody for coming. You're muted.
Nothing makes up for taking time away.
So yeah, I appreciate everybody. Everybody's good sport. I appreciate it. Jacob, I don't know if you want to do your closing out.
Yeah. We'll see you Friday for Lord Z's Fantastical Dungeon, Wednesday for Waters of the Deep, and back here Wednesday for another episode of The Curse of Strahd. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night, y'all.